नमस्ते दोस्तों, मैं अतुल जोशी एएमवी न्यूज़ में फिर से एक बार आपको हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। एएमवी न्यूज़ जैसे कि आपको मालूम है, एएमवी न्यूज़ में हर मंगलवार में रात को 8 बजे यूट्यूब चैनल पर, फेसबुक पर, इंस्टाग्राम एंड व्हाट्सएप के ऊपर ये न्यूज़ टेलीकास्ट होते हैं और स्पेशल ये न्यूज़ में आपको फ़ोटो वीडियोग्राफी रिलेटेड ही इन्फॉर्मेशन हम लोग यहाँ से देते हैं।
Good morning, everybody. So, जो भी लोग नए आए, so please welcome, embrace the experience, go out there, make new connections. You should go out from this day or this week. We have 7 days. आज से पकड़ के we have more 7 days का content there for you. That's the kind of lineup we've got for all of you people in the next 3 days. But obviously what we're going to be doing there are, these are all presentations, these are all sessions that are created for you guys. So, Victor's talking about beyond wedding photography, Sanjay is talking about expert secrets, define the light, define the pose, that's his topic. Anand Rati is talking about cracking a 30 lakh photography job. So how do you crack that? That's going to be discussed there. Mauricio Arias is going to be talking about what is valuable. Shania is talking about out of the box. Nitin is talking about find your light. We've got composition and posing secrets by Bhadresh Taylor. Decoding viral reels. That's what Raman is talking about. We've got Vijay Assam talking about creative business ideas. And we're doing how I shot these images by multiple photographers. So let's get started with our today's panel discussion. So ये आप लोगों का agenda समझ में आ गया what we are doing. So आज की शुरुआत करें पहला session. Let's invite the speakers. He's been creating technology for our industry. So he's got a booth outside. So you can always visit Pre-Magic. But welcome Anup to this panel discussion. So let's invite the next panelist on stage. We've got Harshit Dwivedi joining us, the founder of Aftershoot. So where's Harshit? Let's get. So Harshit says no introduction is an introduction for Harshit. But he's another techie guy who's turned an entrepreneur, a product guy who's an entrepreneur, and he's creating a brilliant product for our industry, that's Aftershoot. So at this event, every picture that Isani photography team is capturing, there are cue cards that are given out to you. आप जब आए होगे आपको registration में cue card मिला होगा. So they are the two men because of which we are doing this experience, delivering the real-time images. So every time my team is capturing pictures, they go to the Aftershoot booth. Harshit and his team curl the images. After that, they edit the images there. Then they take the images to the Pre-Magic booth and...
Yeah, we don't edit. Like, no
Yeah.
hands have touched the images that you see.
So no humans hands have touched the images. It's all done via AI. So we edited around 1500 images in 2 minutes using AI with our photographer's personal style. So yeah, I mean, if you want to learn more, please do stop by the booth. You'll notice it. There's a unicorn, incredible unicorns right next to our booth. So yeah, thanks, love.
The next panelist coming in. Where do I begin from? Because I remember talking to him a few years back online, and like you said, when dreams turn real, that's Sanjay Jogia for you guys, who's all the way flown from London to Mumbai. Because I know when I've been talking to photographers, they say a lot of foreign photographers do not understand the Indian culture. I think this man is an epitome who shoots Indian weddings, Indian cultured weddings all across the world. So somebody who works in the American market, in the European market, or any market worldwide, who's representing Indian photographers, that's Sanjay Jogia for you guys. all the way flown in here from London. So thank you, Sanjay. He's a mentor of 10 other brands, but he's known as the world's top 6 photographers in the world today. And he's a Canon ambassador and so many brands. So yes, Sanjay, so happy to see you here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, everybody. And it's going to be an interesting discussion, I think, today. So yeah, thank you.
Our next speaker is a very, very dear friend of mine, and that's where I always say that, oh, I'm so happy always talking to him, and I always keep pulling his leg so guys, that's Nitin Arora from Nitin Arora Photography, who is my very, very close friend thanks to Capturing Wow. And Nitin is also a Canon ambassador. He's a Canon maestro, and he's been shooting for over 10 years. He comes from Gurgaon, and every time we call him, the best thing that I love about them, when he and his wife Shania, they come. Thank you, everybody, a huge round of applause for Nitin and Shania. So our next speaker coming up is somebody who needs no introduction. Every photographer knows him. Everybody has been following his style, and today his style has become the best style we Indian photographers follow. So yes, that's Victor Lax, all the way, who's flown in from Spain. So hi Victor, welcome to Capturing Wow. So happy to have you here. You know, Victor's landed at I think 5 in the morning. I told him, Victor, if you want to skip this panel discussion and you want to get some sleep, it's okay, you don't come. He said, no, I'll be here. So you know, that's the dedication. After changing flights, after not sleeping, yet he said, I'll be here in the morning with all of you guys. So that's Victor for all of us. So are we ready to get started? We've been talking about AI. I mean, last evening while we were doing a panel discussion, we had people talking about AI in other sessions. So
we are living a new era about the digital. So it's quite similar when we photographers changed for the film to the digital cameras, and now we have to take advantage. So it's my opinion.
perfect, thank you. So Sanjay, what's your take on the emerging AI in every other industry, other than even photography?
How long do we have? Really, this is a big discussion. It's a big topic. AI has been around for a long time. The whole concept of AI has been around for a long time. Any science fiction fans here will know it's been written about by Carl Sagan and Arthur C. Clarke and Asimov for such a long time. And it's maybe this is life imitating art now, I don't know, but you know, it's here to stay. That's the first thing. It's not going anywhere. And I think the sooner people adopt AI, the easier life is going to be. The point of view really should be your stance. You know, do you take a positive stance on it? It's a tool, just like Victor said. When photography went from film to digital, there was a lot of people who are afraid of digital technology. Now most of the industry doesn't even know what film is. So it's here as a tool. I think it's a benefit. Ultimately, the benefit of AI is to help us find time and actually regain our lives. And without going too much into it right now, because I know there's other points of view, but there are interesting things. AI will allow us to find time to be more creative and less time doing the mechanical, boring work. And you know, like Harshit, he and I share this vision with what he's created with Aftershoot, and I think it's such an amazing thing because for someone like me, I love the creation side of things. I hate sitting in front of the computer for hours pressing a button saying keep or reject, keep or reject. You know, it's like life is too short. So he's helping us to regain our time and regain our creativity.
Amazing, so well said. Thank you, Sanjay. Nitin, what's your encounter with AI?
So first of all, I would like to just confess that whatever I say is purely with human emotion and no AI is involved. So, you know, I was just researching and I love reading about AI technologies, and there's this guy Gary who is also a very known chess player and now an AI researcher, and he said that, you know, this should not be called as artificial intelligence. This should be called as assistant or assistance intelligence. And this is what I feel exactly the same way. You know, this artificial intelligence is actually doing what? It's assisting us. It has acted like our assistant. What we used to practice in our routine, you know, sitting in front of image, you know, culling it, editing it for I think almost 2 to 3 days. Culling happens after we come, you know, from a wedding, and then do editing for almost 5 days. So now what's happening is that that deep algorithm which has already learned your practice is doing a job for us. So I think it's definitely a boon. It's not a bane. A lot of photographers are, you know, literally frightened of taking this technology ahead. But I should just be saying this, that AI is definitely a boon, and it will definitely be working in our favor. Like Sanjay said, when people, you know, when we shifted from film to digital, people were literally afraid, and that's what is happening with AI. I think as we move with time, people will realize the value of it. So yeah, that's my point.
So moving to somebody like Anup. Anup, what got you, I mean, from a engineering background, what got you into the entire space of AI?
Okay, I think before that I should tell one more story, like how I actually entered into wedding photography thing. Um, so when I got married in 2016, I think I've told this story multiple times, but again telling it. So when I got married in 2016, my photographer gave me a hard disk containing some 15,000 pictures, and he told me to select 300 to 400 photos out of it, so that I'll get my album. Okay, so it took almost 6 to 8 months for me to find those good pictures for my album and give it back to the photographer, and he completed it, and I gave the album almost a year back, and by that time I think I had my baby. Okay. So that's the reality which is happening in the industry. So that's the first thing I noticed. There's an issue in between a photographer and the client. So that's the reason we started Pre-Magic back in 2018, and we started everything manually. We want like just to select the photos from the total photos. That's how we started. But now we plugged AI into our product, where you might have seen a QR code which are displayed everywhere. So people can scan that QR code, and they can give their name, email, and a selfie of them. And whenever the photographer upload the entire photos into our cloud platform, our AI will identify the fix, group the photos, and the same will be sent to your WhatsApp. Okay. So just imagine how is it possible if can you do it manually? I don't think, because manually identifying each person and sending or grouping the pictures, sending to them. So I don't think it is manually possible. Okay, so there's this, there should be AI or something to do it. Okay, just like Aftershoot is doing. How much hours it is getting spent, right? Right? Yeah. So I would say in this topic, like Nathan said, this is called an assistive thing. It's kind of another person with you. Okay, just like another work person with you. Okay, so it's not going to affect us. The major problem right now is that is it going to steal our job? Are people going to get affected? No, that's not the thing. I think AI is actually going to collab with the industry, right? So that's my take on it.
Perfect. So let's move to Harshit and let's get Harshit's perspective that how did he get into AI?
My answer to the question would be a bit biased because obviously, but I want to like really a story. Any Star Trek fans over here? Star Trek, yes. So yeah, they have this device that like there's no concept of money. So there's this device that can alter the matter to create whatever you need. Okay, जो भी चाहिए आपको, you can just create something and get it. Just enter a command. So what happens is now they have enough free time, creativity to like go and explore different galaxies and universes and whatnot. So think of that, like what we are seeing right now with AI is a micro implication of what the major concept is, the global concept is. So that's what AI is enabling us to do. Right? It's freeing you up from all the boring, mundane tasks so you can focus on important things. Right? No one becomes a photographer because I want to spend 5 days in culling and editing my images. No one starts for that. No one starts because I want to like mess around with Google Drive and like sharing permissions to share the photos with my client. No, you don't do this for that. You do this for the love of creativity. So what AI is, it's a virtual clone of you that you have taught yourself, right? And people say that, oh, it's not correct, it's incorrect. Yes, I mean, if you decide to fight a battle with the AI, even ChatGPT is proven wrong. I mean, so if you fight a battle with AI, no, I'll prove you wrong. Yes, you will prove it wrong, but that's not the point. The point is to utilize its benefit, like utilize the AI in such a way that it frees you from the boring, mundane tasks. You can focus on the more important things that you have in life. And after shoot, pre-magic, and all the other folks that we have here, we aim to do just that. So that's what my perspective is on the whole topic of discussion today.
तो ये था AMV न्यूज़। अधिक जानकारी के लिए हम आपको दूसरे एपिसोड में भी लेके जाएंगे। तब तक के लिए आप हमें आज्ञा दीजिए। आपके इन्फॉर्मेशन आप हमें ज़रूर से रिव्यू करें। हमारा ये एपिसोड आपको कैसा लगा वो भी आप हमें व्हाट्सएप कर सकते हैं 9223392434 AMV न्यूज़।